He's trying to be an answer to PB in terms of like single plays.
That's true for sure. Need to get there though. Miss the dual initiation.
No
egg comes out. It's a pretty chaotic play. Now Wukong's command flies. They'll lose XXS first, but a big supernova stunning most of EG.
Seconds remaining.
Kind of initiations they have. They have the because this Weaver has been given to crit, that means he's gonna try and get an Aghanim. A lot of the game comes down to if he actually gets it, to be honest. Because it's a lot of single target burst and damage from the Monkey King, the Lina, and the Legion.
Damn,
I think of
look
just
at that
like
Ogre.
Oh yeah, he's looking good.
Ooh.
So I think the Aghanims on him will be really nice, as well as the position to fly with his Nightmares, and then S4, how many auras can he build? Which ones can he go for? They've gone for a pretty nice spread. Heavy magic damage coming out from the Phoenix, the Lina, and even Legion Commander with the overwhelming odds, plus an Ogre thrown in there. But then there's also physical. Might need a Crimson Guard. There's like the Monkey King, Stylar gets farming here too. So on one respect, at least you can say, like, oh, well, both Pipe and Crimson Guard are great this game. But you also need to build both. And that can take a little bit of time there for S4.
Yeah.
I can remember back at like the Montreal LAN, they were doing these kind of plays, right? They had crit jungling on a Venomancer, and Arteezy's just always playing the off lane. That was how it was. So they feel good about this setup. They've got him paired up with the Bane, one of those better laners. So we'll see if he gets off to as good a start as the previous match. And then how well can crit play around the S4 too, right? Like you want a lot of kills on this support. We want to be a real bully.
Is there any merit to the Enfeeble on Bane these days, or is that just passed up?
It's
completely?
pretty dead. The early levels are just terrible.
Yeah, still scales pretty well, but
I mean, level 1 used to be one of the best value points like in Dota. Now it's terrible.
Minus 30 is still, it's something.
Yeah, but it only lasts 8 seconds. It used to last like 20 at level 1.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the duration. Yeah, okay. Fair. Okay, well, mid lane. Lover on the Lina, Sumail on the Priestess of the Moon.
There's that range. Can you get the tonight? No, because they both use spell. Wow. What a time to play in the mid lane.
Creep Dota, baby.
Why? This is starting to hurt here. Still just pulling right past this Phoenix, but does not have level 2. Just dead.
That's it. That's a first blood for Baboka.
Arteezy still grabs the wave, so at least there's that, but ultimately getting low here, but the double balance on Stylar. Can he stay up?
Like it, he's going to go for the run.
The bug.
70 HP, and the Firestorm will bring him down. S4 secures the kill, and even Fenrir, he might get finished off also. The bug gives him the vision, and Crit able to commit to find the kill. Meanwhile, up top, though, Fly does get brought down by Baboka.
Those are 5-minute kills, too, though, so they're going to secure both those bounties at the bottom.
And they'll go in onto S4. LSA with Guna Blade to start things off, and S4 gets destroyed.
In the top lane, that's where Sumail went, so they'll get the kill on the Phoenix.
Right now.
Yeah, he even runs through the trees there and puts that ward down. Fly and Baboka.
Oh, there's the arrow.
Little tussle.
5-second stun from Sumail. Easy layup there.
He's desperately trying to get to level 4.
Now down bottom. Rotation from Sumail. There's the Starstorm, and Fenrir will get brought down. Last auto attack from Sumail secures it. So much more even than last game. And now we'll see a freebie mid lane. That's Lover with a Laguna. And Fly will take a tumble.
Let's say Fly's a tank.
First dive across. Level 6 Bane, but he's just going to get brought down. Laguna Blade, no messing around for Lover.
Out top. There we are. Fiend's Grip.
Commander unlikely to survive this one as the Starstorm connect. Though S4 does have his Vanguard incoming.
Ooh, nice balance right there. Gonna stop any Nightmare. Oh,
arrow.
Sumail tries to
almost connect.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
You miss all the shots you don't take. If they connected there, probably would have been a kill, but now a duel on the Fly. No way to stop that one.
I feel like he's just been lurking in trees so often. They almost get a kill here up top. Medallion, they get damage.
Will get brought down. Now down in the bottom lane. They're diving onto S4. Got the Laguna Blade. His Underlord's in a lot of trouble. Dual Scepter will prevent the escape. Big Boy gets brought down. So 1-for-1 across the map. But advantage for Evil Geniuses as they do bring down that carry.
Yeah, well, power more than likely, but XXS is scared by the ward.
Lover nearby, and there it is. He does get off one leap, but it's right into the LSA, and they will get this kill onto the Mirana.
Good God, that was greedy.
Yeah.
My God.
And the deny on the tower. Nicely done by Lover. Easiest hero to catch, but Legion Commander, a great one for it. They've got the dust as the Moonlight Shadow comes out. Crit trying to make it into the trees. XXS
Oh, nice time lapse.
almost grabs him, but Crit just a little too sneaky. Meanwhile, down bottom, Sylar does finally get caught, and they will get the kill on the Monkey. Sylar farming nearby, and he's going to walk right into it. Monkey King not going to be able to survive that one. Good rotation from Evil Geniuses. Crimson Guard now secured on the Underlord, and they will walk right into the pit. So just as bounty runes come out. Looks like EG will get all 4 bounty runes.
20 minutes. Oh, no, Aster got it. What are you talking?
Oh, good. That damn bottle. The bottle didn't use. That's on me. Sorry there, Trent. But they do secure the rope.
Yes, the Solar Crest finally pays off.
Absolutely.
And then once he actually has the
Radiant's
GPM talent, it just
bottom
gets better
tower
from
is
there,
under
right?
attack.
Yeah, still have to get level 10. Definitely kicked in for Phoenix, though.
Oh, he blinks into Sumail. I don't know if he knew he was back there. Wow, what a ward.
Arrow connects on the Phoenix. They will find the duel on to Fly. Is the follow-up going to be there in time? He does get the bonus damage. Close call.
0-4-4.
Not where the Monkey King wants to be.
A lot.
Yeah.
And he just sets the bad lane.
Well, that's what happens when you go for the Battle Fury. You are the target. You're the weak one. Fenrir now gets initiated on, but LC jumps in, catches a nice duel on the Weaver, and it's just enough damage to finish him off. Supernova as well, deployed on the side. Trying to chase down Sylar. This Monkey King will actually get brought down. Double kill for Arteezy.
Poor Sylar, man.
Oh, he couldn't even buy the Battle Fury before. Oh, man. Still has the gold, but kind of a bummer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
EG going to get a freebie in the mid, that tier 2 tower. Get brought down by the Metamorphosis Terrorblade. Still has the Aegis in tow, by the way.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Shiva's Guard up next on the one.
Very good enemy against Terrorblade. A lot of vision and strikes too.
Moonlight Shadow, they jump in onto XXS, and he gets obliterated. Now they move in onto the Ogre. Fenrir trying to make it away, does get up to the high ground. A great pick from EG. Good use of that Moonlight Shadow. More damage onto S4. Just seems so slow. Like you can play around it, especially against the Terrorblade. Like Arteezy puts so much pressure on when that Monkey King is.
He's trying to be an answer to PB in terms of like getting single plays.
That's true for sure. Need to get there though. Miss the duel initiation.
No
Now the egg comes out. This is a pretty chaotic fight. Now Wukong's command flies. They'll lose XXS first, but a big supernova stunning most of EG. Can they actually find these kills? The Terrorblade getting low from the Laguna, and they've got the damage.
No thunder.
Aster actually holding on to this team fight. They did use a buyback onto XXS, and now they might be able to grab S4, sidesteps the arrow, but it actually does connect onto the Phoenix. That was a pretty scary team fight, though, in the sense that it was relatively even, and I would have expected EG to just kind of roll them in that kind of a scenario, especially after the way it started. Fenrir will walk into the enemies and get taken out. Another freebie for EG.
There's not really any better items for the either.
Light Shadow. They're going to look for this initiation onto Aster. Arteezy in the front line, doing a fair bit of damage as he pops the BKB. Lina uses hers, but there's a Fiend's Grip there. She'll be the first casualty of the fight. The rest of Aster just desperately trying to make it back to the high ground. Sumail wants to finish off Baboka. Can't quite find it, though. Great fight for EG, and now they're going to start poking at this high ground. No buyback available on the Lina. This will be a 4v5 for the next 50 seconds. Big opportunity for EG to do some damage.
Yeah, this is definitely a tier 3. There's no way they should be able to hold this. Maybe they can try and drive them back to kind of a desperation egg. Boka looks like he's kind of prepping for it. They don't have enough AoE to cover it with Lina.
Whip's already been used. Still 30 seconds on the Lina. Here's the initial. LC jumps in onto the Terrorblade. They'll take a lot of damage. Wukong's command comes out. The egg will go off, but the rest of Aster have been completely obliterated.
Crazy.
And that's going to be it. It's the GG. That was their all-in, and they did not make it work.
That's pretty rare to see a GG that early when he's losing their first set of action. I mean, they probably would have lost those anyway, so if I'm sure once all those heroes go down, but not waiting for the buyback on the Lina to take the fight, I guess you couldn't have it, so
yeah.
Couldn't wait for the respawn. Wow. And it kind of ends in a flash, but
much different than game number 1. Probably more in line with what we would have expected game 1 to go. Relatively even lanes, then EG is just able to min-max their way through the mid-game.
Difference is that game, Sylar never caught back up. So, and much harder to have an impact on those fights too, especially as a Monkey King compared to a Chronosphere. Big difference, right?
Yeah.
Before the guy